In the quiet corners of Shipley Energy, we find stories of courage and resilience. Today we share the remarkable journeys of 3 inspiring women who have triumphed over breast cancer, emphasizing the importance of early detection and screening.
Hi, I'm Amanda Price, and I'm the accounting manager in our finance department, and I'm the youngest of the 3 stories you're going to hear. I'm currently 37, but I was diagnosed on my 36th birthday with stage 1B triple positive invasive ductal carcinoma. The biggest takeaway from my story is the importance of self-examination, which admittedly I was never one to do self-exams. I just relied on my annual OBGYN physical exam. So it all began when my breastfeeding journey with our second daughter was coming to an end. And I noticed a lump that hadn't gone away. So I had experienced clogged milk ducts through our journey, and I just thought it was gonna clear up on its own within a couple weeks. When it didn't, I decided to call my OBGYN, and they were able to see me pretty quickly. But she actually wasn't concerned with it, but thankfully she was willing to send me in for a diagnostic mammogram and ultrasound. A second big takeaway from my story is do not go to a diagnostic mammogram and ultrasound by yourself. You don't want to have to drive home alone after hearing the words, "you have cancer." I learned that the hard way. So it was quite the journey. I had lots of biopsies, 12 rounds of chemo, a single mastectomy, and reconstructive surgery. But I'm here with a great prognosis because I was able to catch it early. So do your self-exams and do them regularly so you know what your normal is. And also get your mammograms. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetimes. But the earlier you catch it, the more treatment options you have and the better the outcome.
Hi, I'm Linda Martin, and I am the Human Resources Manager here at Shipley Energy. I've been here 4 years. It will be 4 years in November. And my story starts when I was 41 years old. I was 41 years old, went to my doctor's just for an appointment, and she wanted to do a baseline mammogram for me since we didn't have anything on record. So I went for my mammogram. The nurse asked me to sit in the waiting room, told me that the radiologist was very, very busy, not to worry, it was nothing, but he wanted to go over the results with me, and I said, okay. I went in and talked to the radiologist, and he had seen some abnormalities on the x-rays and wanted me to go and have a biopsy. So we scheduled the biopsy, went for the biopsy, and my doctor called me to schedule some time to go into the office to get the results. At that point, I'm 41 years old, I'm a runner, I'm healthy, so I thought, and didn't think anything of it. Went into the office, and there were nurses and doctors around this table, and I walked in thinking, oh my goodness, what's going on? So I sat down with my notepad and my pen because I have to take notes, and they told me I had cancer. The mammogram found the cancer. Immediately we went into surgery. I had 2 lumpectomies. They took lymph nodes. The cancer had spread through the lymph nodes, so we did not know where else the cancer was. We went through chemotherapy, and then we went through radiation, and 19 years later, I'm cancer-free. So my advice to every woman out there is get your mammogram done. That's what found my cancer. The doctor told me if I did not find that cancer at that point and we waited a year, it would have been a whole nother story. So I highly advise everybody to get their mammogram. Thank you.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I want to take this opportunity to share with you why I think mammograms matter. In my 40s, I thought I was perfectly healthy. I had no family history of breast cancer, so why get a mammogram, right? I had just turned 47 in October 2014 when I discovered a lump. The mammogram screening revealed a mass, and the biopsy confirmed that I had stage 3 breast cancer. The tumor was estimated to be the size of a lime. My oncologist told me that 80% of the women fall into the category one category, and other 20% fall into a different category. I remember him saying you don't want to fall into the 20% category. My test results came back and I fell into that category, which meant that the cancer was more aggressive and needed to be treated differently. It was HER2 positive. Within a week of the diagnosis, my first round of chemo was scheduled. After 2 weeks of the first dose, my hair started to fall out, finger and toenails became brittle and fell off, eyebrows and eyelashes thinned out, and I developed mouth sores. It was a rough time, but it was a part of the journey to becoming healthy again. After 4 months of chemotherapy, I was scheduled for a double mastectomy in March of 2015. 1 month following the surgery, I began radiation treatments that lasted through July. Multiple reconstructive surgeries took place following radiation treatments, and at this point, 1 year had passed since being diagnosed. I still had 1 more year of monthly treatments before the journey ended and life became normal again. I'm here today, 9 years later, sharing my story with you because mammograms matter.
In the spirit of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we've heard the incredible journeys of 3 courageous women who conquered their cancer diagnosis. Their stories are a testament to the power of resilience and early detection. Schedule your mammogram today and let's stand together in the fight against breast cancer.